Welcome to the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. I'm your host, Jack Denebeim, and I'm here with Cardinal football players Errol Siemon and Braylen Hoobler after the team's big 48-7 win over Baldwin. And guys, how did it feel to get back in front of the home crowd tonight?
It felt pretty good. Good first win of the season, and glad to be home.
Yeah, it felt great. Our line played great, and our D-line, a lot of younger guys stepped up to the plate and did a really good job.
You guys got the big win tonight. What are you guys' thoughts on tonight's game?
I thought we kept going, and I don't know, we didn't back down, so we kept going. I mean, that's all it is. We just kept fighting play after play, so we got the win.
You know, we fought through a little adversity with Baldwin scoring that early touchdown that got called back, and we really fought through that, and that turned around for us to be really good in the second quarter.
Why do you guys think it's important to start the season off with such a strong statement like this?
I think it's just a good, I don't know how to word it, like, it's good for us. It starts us off on the right page, but we definitely have some work to do for this upcoming game, so yeah.
You know, it feels great to start the season out 1-0, but we have a lot of work to do, like working on us not cramping during games. That's a mental thing, and we need to work harder in practice for that too.
Your guys' defense was really strong tonight. Baldwin had a really tough time on offense. What are you guys' thoughts on tonight's defensive performance?
I thought our defense played great. I mean, I wasn't able to get in there, but I thought the guy behind me played great, and Bryce and Jerry did phenomenal tonight. I mean, Braylen's our dude, so he held down the fort tonight.
You know, I thought our coaches had a really good game plan. Meckel and Steffen, they did a really good job beginning the season for us and really getting us going to start.
And Braylen, you had a really nice interception there. Talk to me what you saw on that play.
Oh, what I saw the receiver. He was one of the outside backers called crack. So I knew that since he was coming through here, I read the quarterback's eyes to make that play across the middle.
It kind of looked like the quarterback threw it kind of right to you there. On the offensive side of the ball, you guys ran the ball really well tonight. Why do you think it was important to do that and kind of set the tone for the season, as you guys, pride yourselves on running the ball?
I thought our O-line did a great job getting out front, just punching people in the mouth. I don't know, my job's pretty easy when they are out blocking, so I got to give all the credit to the O-line. I mean, QB did good on his reads. I mean, everything falls in place when we're doing great. So,
you know, I'm extremely proud of our own line. They've came a long way from where they started at in the summer. That started that, and then Errol doing his thing on offense, and then Cole just doing a great job.
Errol, 3 touchdowns for you tonight. What'd you see on your runs tonight?
I followed my blockers and just keep doing what I do at practice. I mean, we run these plays at practice, and we get good at them, and then we become great at them, and then we bring them out here Friday nights, and we just do them. I mean, it's muscle memory for everyone on the field, so I wouldn't say it's easy, but we're good at it, so we're going to keep doing it, so yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You guys play Bonner Springs next week. How can you guys carry this momentum from this game into the next week?
Just stay positive, don't overlook anybody, and just get back to practice on Monday, so that's it. Just get back to practice on Monday.
You know, we really need to work hard on those first 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are our work days, and we need to get in shape for that so we're not cramping or having any injuries like that. So, yeah, we need to work hard these first 3 days and watch our film.
Great. That's all the questions I got for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. Kaw Valley State Bank, Eudora's community bank since 1899. I'm Jack Denebeim, reporting for the Eudora Times. Welcome back to the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. I'm your host, Jack Denebeim, and I'm here with Coach Drew Steffen after the Cardinals' big 48-7 win over Baldwin. And, Coach, how does it feel to start the season 1-0?
You know, our kids put so much work in off-season, during the summer, during camp. Just to have an opportunity to come out and compete and play well is awesome. So couldn't be more proud for just not only our seniors. They've done everything we've asked, but just all of our kids. They do everything that we want them to do. They get better, and so we're really proud of them to go out and compete. It was a lot of fun.
Why do you think it's important for this team to start the season off on a strong note like tonight?
We return a lot on offense. Those guys can play. We return some guys that can really play the football, and so we got to continue to build some depth up front. But once we do that offensively, we seniors that can play. Cole Manley does an unbelievable job controlling that offense, getting the ball where it needs to be. And then Adrian Seals, he's a playmaker out on the edge. And then you got Matt Majette and Braylen Hoobler that are flying around at slot and not only, running and catching the ball, but also blocking their tails off. So, a lot of guys that can play. So.
As you talked about the offense here, offensively, you guys had a really nice night running the football. Why do you think it was important for the offense to come out and make a statement running the ball tonight?
That's what we want to do. We want to be able to gain yards on the ground to open up our pass game. We talk about it all the time, like we want to throw touchdowns. And so, Baldwin was doing a really good job tonight of kind of capping the deep ball. And so, Cole did a great job of getting that ball where it needed to be in our pass game. Adrian had some great runs after catches. Braylen Hoobler had some big-time catches. And so just building on those things, every year's a new year. How they're gonna defend us is going to be different week in and week out. And so just having different tools in our toolbox to build on as we progress here.
One of those playmakers, Errol Siemon, had 3 touchdowns tonight. Talk to me about his performance.
Errol, he's one of those guys that, he's gonna get every hard yard we need. We got a few kids at that fullback slot or fullback position that are going to do that. Errol steps up. He's a great leader. He's only a junior. His teammates voted him as a team captain, and so you can just see the way he plays. And not only is he's really good and on our offense. He's one of our leaders on defense. So.
On the defensive side of the ball, you guys had a strong performance there as well. Shut them out for 3 quarters. They only had the 7 points. What do you like from the defensive side of the ball tonight?
I think defense is the spot where we graduated a lot of guys. We had a lot of two-way players, but Hoobler comes back, Adrian Seals comes back, Matt Majette came back, Owen Wilkes comes back, CJ, and then Errol. But there are still some key spots where we graduated some guys that could really play. And so continuing to be in a situation where we can get better each week on defense is going to be the biggest thing. There's going to be a lot to learn from. We got guys that haven't played a lot of varsity football. I remember one time it's third quarter and I'm, I 3 or 4 sophomores running off the field in our starting defense. And so those guys are going to have to just grow up in a hurry. But I couldn't be more proud of them. Coach Meckel, our defensive coordinator, he's done a good job all week. We had a good plan. The nice part about the first game is you have a couple weeks to work on it. But now we got to see how we adjust to it, to a new scheme and a new opponent in Bonner Springs.
Mm-hmm. You guys had some penalties tonight and some guys cramping up. Yeah. Obviously it didn't really affect at the end, but probably more than you wanted to see, though. So how can you guys clean that up before the next game?
I think from the standpoint of the cramps is we just haven't been able to practice outside, so our bodies aren't just adjusted. Last week we were in the gym 2 days, and then we were in the morning 2 days. And so our kids hadn't really been out in this 80, 90-degree weather for a prolonged period. And so that's going to happen in game 1. We stressed the water. We stressed the Gatorade all week. We stressed, I think the biggest thing for the cramps is you got to go hard every time you get the chance in practice just so your body gets used to it. And then the penalty thing, penalties are going to happen. Our kids want to play physical. They want to play as hard as they can. They want to be aggressive, and so penalties are going to happen. We'll get it cleaned up. Every year, it's just part of it, part of the learning experience.
For sure. Bonner Springs next week. Do you have any early thoughts on that matchup?
Coach Mays has done a good job. This will be his second year, just like me. He took over last year. And so I'm excited to get their film and see they compete. He's a guy that he's going to get the most out of his kids. They're going to compete hard. And so, we're going to have to be prepared again and be ready to play for 4 quarters. And, and I think our kids are going to be up to the challenge. I know our coaching staff's excited. This is the part now where you really, really love it. It's every game's every Friday. You get that reward. You don't have that one reward all summer that's the first game, but now it's every week we get to play. So.
Yep, for sure. That's all the questions I got for you, Coach. Thank you. This is the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. Kaw Valley State Bank, Eudora's community bank since 1899. I'm Jack Denebeim reporting for the Eudora Times.